Hey, how's it going? So this is part three, the last part of the three-part system, and that is the My Food Journal, okay? So the My Food Journal is probably the most vital part about what's gonna make or break your success here with Turnkey Fitness. So what I want you to start doing, the way we're gonna tackle our meal program is that we're going to meal prep, okay? So I make that easy by providing a list of about 15 to 25 different meal options for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. What you want to do is you want to find one meal for each of those parts of the day, right? So one meal for breakfast, one meal for lunch, one meal for dinner. Every week you're going to choose one meal and you're going to meal prep that for the whole week, okay? And then the next week that comes up, you're going to choose a new meal, and so on and so forth. That way you it keeps it fresh. You're not eating the same thing over and over again. And if you find a meal that works and you feel like you can eat it for 4 or 6 weeks straight, then be my guest. Continue to eat that meal. But if you're like myself and after 3 days get tired of eating the same stuff, then I provided a list of 15 to 25 meal options and recipes that you can start preparing for yourself. This is probably the one thing that holds a lot of us back. It's what we put into our body. Okay. So to ensure your success, I'm going to encourage you to begin to meal prep, to stay away from eating out, stay away from going to fast food restaurants. I also provide a list of meals to avoid and a list of meals for you to consume. So as you look into your My Food Journal, you'll see that you could have access to that PDF where it shows you, okay, these are the foods that you should not be eating anymore, and these are the foods that are okay to eat. Okay. So it all starts with your nutrition, right? You hear that all the time, but it's true. Once you get disciplined to meal prepping, you can start tracking how many calories you're having throughout the day, right? And if your goal is to really lose a lot of weight, then you want to make sure that you're staying at a caloric deficit. So an easy way to do that is to download the MyFitnessPal app, and it allows you to track how many calories are in each meal. So you could type in what you had for lunch, what you had for dinner, the kind of foods and ingredients that you put, and the portion amounts, and it'll show you how many calories it was. And it'll give you a number of how many calories you should be at to lose weight and how many calories you should be at to gain weight, right? So if you're trying to gain muscle, if that's your goal, you want to be at a caloric deficit. So step one, to really track your calories and to fine-tune your nutrition program, is to find what your caloric maintenance level is. So that is let's say my caloric maintenance is 2,800 calories to stay at my current body weight, right? So 2,800 calories is how many calories I should be eating throughout the day to stay at where I'm at. But if I want to, let's say, gain muscle, then I want to be at a caloric surplus. So I want to be at maybe 500 calories above that, so 3,300 calories, 3,200 calories, and I'll start gaining muscle. To lose weight, let's say I want to start getting lean and toned, shredded, then I want to be at a caloric deficit, which is probably 400 to 500 calories below that 2,800 caloric maintenance level. Okay, so the easiest way to do that is, like I said, through the MyFitnessPal. But first, before you get to that part and to that level, you want to develop the discipline of meal prepping at least 5 days out of the week, Monday through Friday, so that you really clean up your diet. And then from there, you can really dial in. So yeah, it all starts with what you put inside your body. With your journal, what you want to do is you want to track each meal that you're eating. You don't have to really dial into the calories right now, but starting off, you want to write at the end of each day what you have for lunch, what you have for dinner, what you had for snacks into your journal, so that you can really track how your nutrition is. You could go back and see what you could improve on, and you can see what you're doing good, so that you can continue to do the right things day in and day out to achieve your results. Okay. If you have any questions, you can always go to the support tab, talk to the support coach, and we'll be happy to help you out. Okay.